Center ring, gentlemen. Okay, trunks here are good. Trunks here are good. Anything below this line is a foul. Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both.
Interesting as they're called to centre ring there. They both take the same approach, Kovalev and Alvarez. They choose not to eyeball their opponents. They just offer the glove and they stay in their own cocoon with their glance directed downwards towards the canvas. There goes the bell. So here we go. 12 rounds or fewer in the light heavyweight division. Sergey Kovalev in the black shorts defending his WBO light heavyweight title. Canelo Alvarez in the blue and yellow, looking to land a world title in a fourth weight division. And Kovalev just touching with that jab, just looking to try and measure the distance. The jab for him is a weapon. He has got the height, he has got the reach. Sent that right hand in there, but pulled it back. It wasn't quite going to make it. Alvarez in the early stages here, just staying on the borderline of range, just taking those feet back. And just leaning in, Canelo, he does that a lot. He leans forward, he gives you that head to aim at, makes you think that he's within range, but his feet are not, and he can just pull that head back any time and look to try and counter.
Yeah, he's one of these fighters. He puts the weight of his feet on equally on both legs, so it gives him that opportunity to lean back and forth. You can see him, he's pushing forward. He got them hands held high. But when Kovalev jabs or he throws his punch, Canelo sort of turns his gloves inwards just to take the pressure off that punch as well. As you see now, he's just edging closer now. They're just sussing each other out at the moment. They find their range. Kovalev's throwing a couple of feints. Just gauging each other.
Jabber Kovalev just caught by the gloves, looking for the right hand. Didn't manage to squeeze it through.
Said not a lot happening at the moment. They're just watching each other, what they're doing. They're trying to see what reactions they get from each punch. You know, Kovalev with that jab, he's nothing much in that jab. He's just tapping it out. He's just looking for Canelo to drop the hands or move more. Canelo then making Kovalev work. He's putting pressure on him without actually doing nothing. So he's giving a bit of educated pressure. They just trying to suss each other out this first round, the way two top fighters should.
Right hand down the middle there from Kovalev. That was a sharper looking one too. Again, I don't think it got through absolutely clean. Every now and again, Russell Moore is just having a quick word with Kovalev about sticking that left glove out and just leaving it in front of Canelo's face, blocking the vision. Some referees don't like that. Final few seconds of round one. So that's a Canelo corner, and that was a feeling out kind of a round, a reconnaissance mission, and that's very common in fights at this kind of level. As we say on numerous occasions, at the top of the sport, you cannot just walk into the centre of the ring and start throwing your hands. You get slaughtered if you do that.
Again, same as the first round, Kovalev just popping that jab out and just timing the range. Problem Kovalev's got to look out for you. He's constantly moving to his left. So knowing the fighter Canelo is, he's watching that. He's gauging and coming on to that right hand.
Every time in this round so far, almost, that Kovalev has looked for that right hand, Canelo has immediately let the left hook go.
Yeah, that's his counter shot. But if you watch Kovalev, he's constantly going to his left. He hasn't changed direction once. And you know that makes it easier for Canelo then, because when Canelo wants to throw him onto the left hook or the right hand, he step, good little boy, straight right to the body there. So if Canelo wants to throw out right and left hook, now he's stepped to his right, so he make Kovalev move on to it, or he just time him on that right hand.
Stepping in behind the right hand there, Kovalev just looking for the uppercut there, seeing if the change of angle could find a way through this defence. It's difficult to get past those forearms, those gloves of Canelo. He is very hard to catch clean.
No, don't push him, don't push him.
Canelo's just making Kovalev work here. You know, he's nice and tight. He's making Kovalev throw punches. Kovalev's not being a bit smart. He's not putting a lot of good body shot there. You know, these are the shots he wants to do. Another one. You know, this is where we knew he'd be targeting.
Looked for a big right hand there. Alvarez didn't land it. Yeah, Kovalev came back.
He's moving on to that left. He's moving to his left all the time. So he's moving on to Canelo's right hand. I'm surprised someone of his experience is, you know, is doing this. But you know, Canelo's not using up a lot of steam. He's tucked up nice and tight. He's taking them shots in the gloves, and he's walking Kovalev back. And we've seen Kovalev have stamina in the past. A nice little body shot again. Much better round for Canelo this round. Starting to pick it up again.
Decent jab from Canelo, just exploding upwards. Kovalev still working those hands, just popping out that lead hand. Final few seconds of round two.
Boxing on Sky Sport.
Right, I thought that was a better run for Canelo. He got closer, he pushed the face, he landed some shots. Good corner work when we're good though. He said about Kovalev standing tall, gives Canelo more of an opportunity to land his shots, especially the body shots. Drop the back leg a bit, go down to a bit lower level, just make himself harder to hit. Nice right hand again. What Canelo's doing now, he's forcing Kovalev to throw shots. By being on him, by giving an educated pressure, he's making Kovalev throw them shots. He's making him throw when he doesn't really want to throw. He's nothing on. He can't see nothing on. He's just popping the shots out because Canelo's making him do it.
Well, he's always on you, that front foot pressure. As you said, he's able to take the weight back. He's able to lean onto his front foot if he needs to. Just on the borderline of range, just almost throwing that right-hand lead there, Kovalev. We haven't seen too much of that so far. It is something he can tend to do, almost shift into a kind of southpaw stance and follow it with a left and then another right.
It is a good shot, but a right-hand lead against someone like Canelo, who's good with that left hook. It's a dangerous shot to throw. So I think Canelo's just taking that away from him for a minute.
Again, the jab of Kovalev mainly just catching gloves there.
Good shots.
Left hand got through there from the Russian. We just saw the head snap back a little bit from Canelo. Like he might really commit to the right hand there, Canelo, for a second, and then just snatched it back.
Yeah, again, two of them, you know, they've got to be cautious about missing shots. I think both got the type of power that can hurt the other one. So just being cautious as well, letting the shots go, but being cautious with it. Very strategic. But I do see Canelo looking for that right hand. You know, it's only a matter of time before he stresses that Kovalev's constantly going to his left. Better run from Kovalev.
Canelo just hasn't thrown that much in this round, has he? Kovalev rather has been certainly the busier of the two.
Yeah, he has. And
They're far too experienced, they're far too respectful of each other's abilities to do that. The WBO light heavyweight title on the line, that currently in the possession of Sergey Kovalev, who's in the black shorts. Canelo Alvarez in the blue and green.
Nice left up. What Canelo's doing, I think he knows Kovalev has stamina problems. He's seen in the past he has stamina problems, and he's just making him work. Good left up. Every time he throws that right hand, that left up counter comes, body or head. But he's just forcing Kovalev to throw punches and move around the ring. Whereas, it's not taking this isn't taking a lot of Alvarez. He's not getting caught with shots, but he just needs to up his work rate a little bit.
Got caught with the left hand there on the inside as he was just looking to let go to the body himself, which caused him to back off momentarily. Kovalev again just doubling up, tripling up on that jab. Combinations from Kovalev, just catching gloves. Left hand there from Canelo. Didn't quite get through. Kovalev had his right up where it needed to be.
You can see Canelo, he's just assessing everything, he's processing everything. He's looking for openings, he's looking what he's doing. All the while making Kovalev work. Kovalev's throwing a lot of shots. He's not landing a great deal. He's throwing a lot of shots. He's being made to work. Now, if I was Kovalev's corner, I'd try and push Canelo back, leaning him, tire him out as well.
That's a decent combination from Kovalev. But in rounds like this, and the previous one where, okay, Canelo looks comfortable. He's not in any discomfort whatsoever, but he's not throwing much.
No, and that's the point, and that's what the judges are seeing. He's walking forward, he's taking loads of shots. Kovalev's not landing, but he is throwing. It's hard, it's a hard one to score. And when you watch it, it's what you like.
Just looking to shoot the jab there, Canelo, right to the body. As the bell approaches.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
Gotta use it, okay? Don't stick it straight.
First 4 rounds, just glancing at your scorecard there, Enzo, you've got Kovalev 3 rounds to 1 up. You gave him the first, you gave Canelo the second, you've given Kovalev rounds 3 and 4, and I wouldn't argue with any of that, because those last 2 rounds, as we've been saying, although Kovalev's work might not be getting through clean and it's not having any real impact on Canelo, he's not making any kind of dent in him, there's not really enough coming back in the opposite direction.
Yeah, and he's not making a lot of dent in him, and Canelo's not making a dent in Kovalev either. He's not throwing enough either. He's just being outworked. He's looking for that. I think he's coming here, looking to get close and land that body shot. And at the moment, Kovalev's being smart and effective, and he's just peppering him with little shots. No, I got no problem Kovalev doing that, getting close, using his weight, pushing him back. It's all part of the strategy. And the thing is, good left out of the body. See what Canelo's intentions are. He's coming in close, the short little sharp shots, ending up with that body shot. Better run so far for Canelo. He's just upping the pace a little bit.
Of the two, it is him who's looking to punch with more authority, more intent. So when he lands one, it's worth 3 or 4 of these kinds of shots you see from Kovalev. It's just at what point you feel those two cumulative totals, if you like, cancel each other out. It's the kind of calculation the judges will have to make from ringside as to who is landing the greater tonnage.
Much better run by Canelo. He's not throwing a great deal more than he had the last couple of runs, but he is throwing more. He is landing a little bit more as well. That jab is starting to come into effect, and he's he blocked there. His defence is great. He's solid base. He uses head movement, his footwork. Good left hook, just a little feint to the body and it'll turn down over the top. Good body shot back by Kovalev.
There's a decent shot then, a 1-2 down the middle. The left hand was bang on the belt, I think.
You gotta use it, you gotta use it.
Looking for that uppercut again, and this is a decent little spell, the last 10 or 15 seconds for Kovalev. Again, just dipping at the waist, just leaning forward, leaning in there. Canelo just trying to draw something from Kovalev, and it's just heating up a bit in the fifth. Kovalev looking to try and jab to the body. Bell goes, touch of gloves between the two, as I mentioned. They both. Buddy McGirt's he's had a hell of a year, because there was the rematch with later Alvarez with Kovalev. He was in Maxim Dadashev's corner, of course. He was in Joe Ward's corner for Ward's pro debut, and saw Ward dislocate his knee and suffer what was a very kind of freakish defeat. So even for somebody as experienced as McGirt, it's been a roller coaster. It's been difficult, but he's happy with Kovalev so far.
Just peppering out that jab there, just keeping him off balance, keeping him offset, stops Canelo attacking with them shots.
No, use it.
Trying to step in with left to the body there, Canelo, and then counter into the body with the right hand.
Yeah, he's looking for that. He's looking for Kovalev to fall short now. He knows that jab's coming. He knows that little right hands are coming. He's just pulling back that touch, and then making him countering with those body shots. Putting a bit of pressure on now as well.
Now it's a decent jab, just punching up. Got through the guard.
Again with the body shot. You see exactly what he's doing. Last round and this round, Canelo's stepping up a gear. He's probably coming into second gear now. There's a lot more gears to come from Canelo. But Kovalev needs to be doing stuff like that. He needs to be backing Canelo up, leaning him, weighing him, tiring him out. Because at the moment, he's the one that's going to be tiring out, because Canelo's dictating this fight. He's dictating the pace and where the fight is taking place at.
The Mexican letting fly with the left hand that just slipped over the shoulder of Kovalev. He is, you feel, looking to turn the screw a bit here in the middle rounds. Good right hand there, as Kovalev was made to miss with that right.
Yeah, like I said, he's trying to make Kovalev fall short, and when he falls short, he will punish him. Good shot with the right hand. Just grazed the whiskers and the left up.
Kovalev just dipped into that right hand, and the pressure may be just beginning to tell a bit here, because he is on you all the time. There is not a second's respite. Just looking to fake with that front foot there, Kovalev. The bell goes at the end of the sixth. Slightly short with it. And there was the right back to the body.
Just a thin. Little up.
For me, Kovalev is going to try at some point to try and back Canelo up, because just letting him walk forward, I guess, hands held high. You know, like you seen earlier with Garcia and Romeo Duno. You know, he had his hands up, but he wasn't defending. Canelo's hands are up, he's blocking everything, he's parrying everything, he's using the arms, he's using the shoulders, he's using his legs. So this is taking a lot more out of Kovalev than it is of Canelo. Just inching forward all the time. I don't think I've seen Kovalev step to his right once. He's constantly going to the left all the time. Maybe he's worried about that left hook to the body, I don't know, but he's leaving himself open for a right-hand counter.
And he was just getting backed up into the corner there, Kovalev. Jabbed his way in and then just got in close and grabbed hold of Canelo and looked to try and push him back slightly. But again, you look at how close those front feet are together, and that's how close they've been all throughout the fight. And that's what Kovalev has seen all throughout the fight. That was a good camera angle just over his shoulder.
Yeah. See, he's making Kovalev work where he doesn't want to work. You know, Kovalev's used to dictating things. Instead of right down on the inside, but Kovalev's used to dictating things. You know, and people scared of him and feeling his power. Canelo's just marching forward. That's good by Kovalev. Just walking back. Like take him in, get closer, walk him back. There's got to be a point where he's going to have to try and stop Canelo coming in. Canelo's just gaining more confidence. He's flicking through the gears, and you know that's going to spell trouble for Kovalev. So the closer Canelo gets, the more Kovalev will have to work, and the easier he'll get caught.
Again, there he just moves in, moves onto the shoulder. When he does that, he needs to make sure he gets a hold of him, because a couple of times now he's looked like he has, and then Canelo has just shrugged him. Gets some work done. Left hand there just causes Kovalev to back up a touch.
Kovalev, he's throwing him shots, he's landing him shots, he's outworking Canelo, but you can see it's taking more out of Kovalev than is a Canelo. He's walking forward, he's catching shots, then body shots will add up.
Well, there were a couple of fighters in shot there a few seconds ago. Van der Holyfield and Bernard Hopkins right behind him.
Good shot.
There's a decent right hand there from Kovalev.
Yeah, used
the jab.
Just the jab, found his distance and dropped the right hand straight after. You know, he needs to be doing a lot more of this. At the moment, he's just using the jab as like a panicky type jab, just to keep be doing a lot more of this. At the moment, he's just using the jab as like a panicky type jab, just to keep Canelo away.
I think might just have come together there. Nothing too serious. There's no damage to either one of them, thankfully.
Yeah, it's just a thing that happens. Come close. Canelo's trying to get close. Kovalev's trying to walk him back. It's have a clash of heads.
Decent first minute of the round from Kovalev, who was just throwing with a bit more weight on his punches.
Using that feint a lot. He's feinting that jab in the chest and then going straight up the head. Nice right hand, and then he looks for that straight left as well, which is a signature Kovalev shot. Another shot again. Much better run by Kovalev.
Well, there was that kind of lead right hand followed by a straight left almost.
Yeah, but it all comes from a jab. When he gets that jab right, and then he puts that right hand, and then he comes back with another jab. It's a hard left fight to score. It depends what you like. Well, this is where Kovalev should be doing, keeping Canelo on the back foot. But he's got to be careful, because if Canelo's going on the back foot, he's looking for something.
Well, as you say, it is difficult to separate them, because Canelo would put a couple of good rounds in the bank there, maybe 3 on the spin, and Kovalev has had a good round here, really, when he needed one. And unless Canelo can get something notable done in the last 30 seconds of it, then this is a Kovalev round, and there'll be very little between them heading into the final 4. You do get the feeling that there is a bit more to come from the Mexican, but we're getting to the point where he's going to have to show it. Good jab again there from Kovalev, just catches Canelo. So 8 rounds down, 4 taking a little bit of control of it. It hasn't happened.
Good shots by the two of them.
Into the final minute of round 9. Kovalev just moving in.
Good shot by Canelo.
And he's thrown a lot of single shots, though, Canelo, isn't he? He's done that throughout the fight so far, and not too many of them are landing, not in recent times anyway.
No, he's not. He's looking for them single shots. He's just being outworked. He's not throwing enough. Better quality, shall we say, come from Canelo, but these singles, where he's been out-punched 5-1. I know it's not all about throwing 3 rounds up at the moment. He's outworking Canelo. Canelo's throwing the single shots, which look good now and again, but is not enough. And that's more like Canelo, just 2s and 3s.
Well, he's come out with more purpose at the start of this 10th round, and the corner surely will have told him that he needs to.
It looks like you better kick up the backside in the corner. You come out with a bit of aggression. Shuffling his feet forward a bit quicker now, just getting closer. But again, he's just not doing enough.
And you have to take into account here that he last boxed at the start of May. Sergey Kovalev last boxed on August the 24th. There's no doubt as to who should be the fresher of the two here.
But then again, it could work in Kovalev's favour. We all know about his not so much problem with the way he likes to live his life after the training camp. So he hasn't had a chance this time. He's gone straight back in, or maybe it'd been better for him. Nice body shot there.
That was good from Canelo, just trying to sneak it around the back of the elbow, but then just a little bit crude with the right hand, and again with the left there.
Is a better round this from Canelo. He come out with a renewed vigour about him. He stepped the pace up. He's landed more shots. He's thrown more shots. Then he just goes into his shell again when he's happy, just taking shots in the gloves and walking Kovalev back. I don't know what Canelo thinks, because he's in Vegas. They're gonna favour him as a hometown boy, and scoring is walking forward, but to me, you just can't.
Well, maybe he's feeling these shots from Kovalev more than he looks like he is, more than we think he is. He's in with a proper, full-blown light heavyweight, and he's never been in with one before.
Who can punch? He's a solid fighter who's got a good boxing brain, and he's showing that here tonight.
Taking shots on the glove, okay, it means that they're not landing clean, but it doesn't mean that they're not having some kind of effect. Looking to try and find a bit of room for himself towards the end of the round here, Canelo, but Kovalev is looking nice and composed. He's been down this road many times before. Touch of gloves between the two, and this is tight. Heading into the final couple of rounds. At any point, so 2 to go. Kovalev in the black, Canelo in the blue. Nice 1-2 there from Canelo at the start of the round.
It seems the last one, he come out with a bit more aggression, more punches thrown. Just getting closer to Kovalev. And maybe he feels Kovalev's just tiring out a little bit. Nice little right hand there.
Just jabbing off the back foot there. Kovalev, that was a good right hand from Canelo. Got through, up the middle between the forearms.
Well, this is a close fight, but Kovalev can't be letting Canelo get back into this fight. You know, he had a little lead. You know, Canelo's drawn it back. It got Kovalev 2 up at the moment, but Canelo's coming on strong. He's pushing the pace, and Kovalev looks like he's feeling it. I don't think he's hurt as such, but I think he's just feeling that pace a little bit now.
Trying to explode into that left hook there, Canelo. Again, that high guard, trying to move his head on the way in.
Good job. Good shot by Canelo.
Right hand to the body.
Another good round for him.
Kovalev just trying to sneak that right hand in behind the guard. Heading towards the final minute of round 11. It's been an absorbing fight to watch this. It's never really caught fire.
Yeah, I think he both got too much respect for each other to let the punches flow.
Oh, well, he's caught him with a left hand, and his balance went completely, and the referee waves this one over, and just like that, just as I was saying that the fight had never really caught fire, Canelo Alvarez explodes and ends it. Wow.
Backed him up. I said Kovalev was starting to tire, starting to feel the pace, and little left hand, right hand, left hook, distraction, right hand dropped it down, perfect shot. I think I seen Canelo as well then with the crowd cheering. He signalled the crowd to be quiet and make sure Kovalev was okay. Great sportsmanship there by Canelo.
Well, he just got caught there, Kovalev, and immediately the legs went. He listed into the ropes, his gloves dropped, he was wide open. The referee was quick to get in, and they're just pulling him onto a stool. I don't think he really knows where he is at the moment, to be honest. As you say, that was a nice touch of class there from Canelo. I'd be really curious if somebody could steal a look at those. You had Kovalev ahead going into that 11th round, a couple of rounds being too inactive, but the patience was rewarded. There's the left hand. Maybe just started it all off. And another one there that just landed right on the jaw, and the legs went. Caught him with another right hand.